So gold is a lot more needed than elixir, and this attack strategy only costs about 200,000. So you can easily double to triple that in all these raids. And let's go ahead and get into raid number 2. Alrighty guys, on to replay number 2. We're going against Megatron, and we're following a similar concept here. And as you can see, the P.E.K.K.A.s, we're going to have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s walk outside the base, and that's completely fine. I'm kind of just sprinkling in wizards behind them so that way they can start working on taking out the trash. As you can see, this P.E.K.K.A. on the far left did go down pretty early, but there's a lot of troops in the core, and that's completely fine. So although you're like at this point, even myself was like, wow, like is this going to work out right now? And it does, just because of how much of a tanky unit these P.E.K.K.A.s are. They can literally just run through bases, and this attack strategy is very forgiving. You don't have to be perfect at all. As long as you can funnel most of your troops into the core for the most part, you will be in great shape. And like I said, if you do have P.E.K.K.A.s walk outside, I just recommend always saving a couple wizards so that way you can put behind them and really just back them up and start clearing the buildings on the inside while the P.E.K.K.A. tanks on the outside. Let's go ahead and do some live attacks. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and hop right into a live attack and see if we can find a base. 238, that's not bad, but let's go ahead and try to find one a little bit higher and see what we can run into. Question you may be asking yourself right now is, how do I deal with clan castle troops? And that's actually a great question. So the reason you want to push in most of your troops into the core of the base is because what you're going to do is these P.E.K.K.A.s and the king are going to tank for them. So this looks like a pretty hefty loot right here. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and see if there's any clan castle troops. Alright, so I just pulled that out. It doesn't look like there's anything there. So what we're going to go ahead and do is head straight for this loot here, because this is a pretty fat raid. And alright, let's go ahead and put one P.E.K.K.A. right here, another one right here, and we are going to go ahead and start putting these in. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting some wizards behind them, so we don't have to worry about clan castle troops. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and start putting one wall breaker in at a time. Okay, oh, we're not breaking in yet. Okay, well, boom, we just got one. I'm going to go ahead and start sprinkling these wizards while the rest of the troops in the core are tanking. I'm going to go ahead and drop in these next set of wall breakers. I'm going to go ahead and drop down that first rage. Alright, because that's a ton of buildings in there. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some wizards on this outside just to kind of help these wizards in the P.E.K.K.A.s in the core just basically go to work. So as you can see, we are destroying this base right now. I'm going to go ahead and drop one more rage just to get through this main segment right here. And let me look for these bases on the outside. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and drop 2 archers right there, just kind of speed up this process. Rage up the king because he was getting low, and this is looking fantastic right now. So these last remaining troops are going to go ahead and start charging down the rest of this base, and boom, simple as that. Create that funnel and really just destroy with the back line with the wizards, and you will be in great shape. This is 3 stars and some pretty fat loot, so I really can't complain about this one at all. I didn't have to use my clan castle P.E.K.K.A. or my clan castle troops at all, and that just worked out great. That's one of the biggest raids I've had so far with this composition for sure. Let's go ahead and tramp some more troops and get ready for the next attack. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and start this next attack and see what we can find here. And let's go. I don't know if we'll be able to top that last raid, but let's really hope we can. That was awesome to get that much loot. And let's see, 146. I think we can keep going. Let's go ahead and try to find something a little bit bigger. 387, 430. That is not bad at all. These searches have been on fire. As you can see, this actually looks like a dead base. And the reason I say that is because if you look at it, the storages are completely empty, but the rest of the base and these storages, I mean these mines, are looking fat. So let's go ahead and attack from the gold first. Let's go ahead and secure that loot. Let's look around, see if there's anything. Okay, I doubt there's clan castle troops. I'm not even going to try and pull them. And let's go ahead and start putting these P.E.K.K.A.s right here. I'm going to go ahead and put one wizard on each side, hopefully to guide these P.E.K.K.A.s in. I'm going to go ahead and put down that first wall breaker, see if we can get something in. Alright, come on, break in. Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and put that last P.E.K.K.A. down. Some wizards behind. Alright, just sprinkling them in. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put 1 to 2 wizards on the outside just because that P.E.K.K.A.'s walking right there. I'm going to go ahead and put a rage right here. A lot of buildings. I'm going to go ahead and put the last wall breakers in, see if we can just help push some of those troops across. And let's see. Alright, so this is looking pretty good so far. No complaints. Just going to go ahead and drop another rage right here. Clear out these buildings in the core. And alright, this is not looking bad at all. Haven't had to use my Clan Castle P.E.K.K.A. once here, guys. This is looking amazing. Let's go ahead and rage up the king. And let's see who we can... Yeah, this is 3 stars for sure. Let's go ahead and drop these last archers right there. Clean that up. Didn't have to use the 3rd rage or the Clan Castle P.E.K.K.A. This is working great. Absolutely crushing bases, guys. I haven't tried this attack strategy in War yet, but I'm going to have to make another video on how to use this attack strategy on War for sure. Let's go ahead and get ready for the next attack. Alrighty guys, as you can see, we have been getting some massive raids so far, especially on this video. Really no complaints on this attack strategy so far. Every hit has been 3 stars. This strategy simply works. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish this video out strong with another 3 star and really just crush. Let's see if we can break this loot record. Alright, that one's not it. Let's go ahead and see if we can go through a couple more and see if we can really just beat this record here, guys. Going through the clouds. 145, that's not it. We'll do a couple more searches. If we can't find a good base, we'll just go ahead and hit a good one. Alright, this one looks pretty darn good. 520 elixir, 350 gold. Let's go ahead and see if we can take it down. I have a feeling I'm going to have to use my Clan Castle P.E.K.K.A. on this one. Alrighty. So, Alright. Let's go ahead and put 2 P.E.K.K.A.s on the side to funnel. So 1, 2. Some wizards to support them right here. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping the rest of these P.E.K.K.A.s in right here. Alright. 1, 2. Wall breakers. 1, 2. On this side as well. Let's go ahead and start pushing in these wizards behind them. Really just supporting them. Ah, I thought we broke through that wall. I guess we didn't. Alright. So the CC P.E.K.K.A. is in as well. Let's go ahead and drop a rage here and make sure we can get them through this core right here. Because we really want them to get as much for... Oh, the P.E.K.K.A.s are walking. That's not what we want to happen. Hopefully they come back inside. Let's go ahead and drop another rage and a poison right here on this enemy king. Keep our king going strong. Let's go ahead and drop some wizards behind these P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside walking. I'm going to have to rage up my king here. Let's go ahead and drop another rage here on these troops in the core. Just saving these last 4 troops to see if we run into anything and I can go ahead and support the rest of these P.E.K.K.A.s one way or the other. Alright. So there's 2 P.E.K.K.A.s right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop this last one. Oh, this is going to be... Actually, this isn't going to be close. We have 2 P.E.K.K.A.s on the bottom as well. This is looking great. This should be pretty... This should be a GG. Those 2 wizards on the top, as you can see, just walking along with the P.E.K.K.A. going to work, guys. Absolutely crushing it. And I think this calls for a swag poison on the enemy town hall. That is GG. We just finished this video with 3 stars all around. 0 complaints there. This strategy simply just works, guys. I really recommend that you guys try this. I truly do have to make another video on this, trying it out in War, and that's definitely what we'll do. If you guys enjoyed this, if you guys learned something, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one.